Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. JACALYN. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. JACALYN at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
What you giving me is just not enough. I need a love to take me higher and higher and higher. Every step I take, I feel more awake. Getting closer now, I feel so alive. Stopping me, this is how I live. Ever closer now. Just follow love, and love will take you there.
Me in the show.
Welcome to the Film and Music Show here at USA Global TV and Radio. Welcome, Madalene Chan.
Thank you, Dr. JACALYN. I wasn't expecting that, actually.
I
was just in my moment.
Shake things up a little bit, and just to put something out there for our audience without going into any specifics, what's better than singing and cooking? It's the singing chef. Ooh.
It's the singing chef.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. We've got a great show lined up today,
later.
Madalene Chan.
Yes.
And we have people joining us, as you know, for the first time, whether they're on the radio or they're watching on television or listening later on a podcast. Who is Madalene Chan, and what is this thing you do with your voice?
Oh, yeah, my voice. Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been practicing the art of singing for, I'm 52 now. So I kind of got into the business about 20 years old. So that's a lot of years, actually. I can't count on my fingers. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I love to sing. I love to write. And most of all, I really had to challenge myself and find ways to bring out my voice where, I was forced to bring out that voice. So yeah, I love to bring other people's voices out. I'm what you call like a soul voice awakener, meaning that people repress their voice, their heart voice, and it's that heart voice that contains all the tones and the textures and the emotional body and the mental body and the physical body, everything, all the energy into one, which is our soul heart voice. And that's what I do. I like to write with inspiring artists and people who just want to express their voice, whether it's in a song, whether it's in songwriting, to become the song. I'm really into creative hearts, and I love how a creative heart can just grow and evolve into many different areas and streams, whether that's media or whether that's songwriting or whether that's just having that voice for that meeting or that confidence to ask someone out, just the soul voice. Everyone needs to be in connection with their soul voice, and that's what I do. I'm a soul voice awakener. I am the voice to bring the voice of the heart out. And I do that with Dr. JACALYN as well, which we have wonderful courses on the Thinkific platform, on the USA Global TV educational platform. And there we have the union and the breath of voice. So you have to understand the mechanism of breath and connect to the voice. And then we then have to go more about understanding the outer reality voice to the inner world voice. And that's what we do.
Ooh, that's what we do. And actually, what we'll be doing in future sessions here on the Film and Music Show is we'll be showing some clips from our courses that people can understand what exactly it is we're doing here. So that's exciting.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, excited.
Yeah.
So as you know, we've got a great guest backstage who isn't there right now. So while we wait for him to come back, he's here. He disappeared. We're going to talk about what is really going on in the music industry. So I'd love to hear your perspective from the United Kingdom, what you're seeing. You work with a number of artists. What does that process look like to get discovered, Madalene? Have things changed since, 10 years ago?
Yeah, well, I would say more 15 years ago, but yeah, I mean, the internet has been where the world has become smaller, where people, because before a major label, a big corporate company like the Sony, the Warners, all these companies would have control with the radio stations, and they would have pluggers where they would bring their artists and they would get preference. And the radio station would only play these artists that were on a big, big record label, major labels. Now, however, because of Spotify, because of all the different streams and platforms, now everyone can have a dream. It means, however, that we don't have the big legends that we had. I mean, look at the giants with David Bowie. We had Prince. We had George. We had all these big acts, Elvis Presley. There's never going to be someone like that again. The reason why is A, nobody has that money for that, and B, people are now tapping into their own higher potential of creativity, and they want to bring out the song themselves. So it's become, how can I say, it's become more, not so, how can I say the word? It's not where it's all controlled anymore. It's a case of it's expanded and the deals are smaller. People are getting smaller deals, but at the same time, with people are establishing their own independent labels and being their own marketers, being their own business people. That's the difference. The difference is artists are now turning to be their own managers, learning about the business music industry, whereas before it was about just being the star and the legend and everything else gets taken care of for you. But then after that, after having that lavish lifestyle, these artists suddenly get a bill at the end of the year. Oh, this is how much it's going to take out of your royalties. Excuse me? Oh, but you had all that hotel room. Oh, you had all those holidays. Oh, you had all those expensive cars and all this. Oh, you were transported from this. It has to come out. Oh, you were on that private plane. Oh, it has to come out of your wage. Excuse me? Never was. Do you see what I mean? Now, artists don't have the lavish lifestyle that they had, but at least they've got the money and they're in control of it. Instead of having that lavish lifestyle, being put on this big pedestal, being larger than life, and then just being a prisoner of their own fame. And that's the difference now.
I think that's beautiful the way you summed that up. Thank you. I really appreciate understanding how things were versus how they are and where they're going. And our guest is now backstage. So our guest, he actually joined us on World Jenny's Day. And I think he was here last week on the Film and Music Show. Would you please introduce our guest for today, Madalene?
I will, Dr. JACALYN. Yes, he is an absolute diamond. He really is. He's got a big heart for everyone. He really has. And he's got a stunning voice. And he has just come miles. He's just really just, as you'll know from his story, it is songwriter, singer, artist, Claudissimo. Here he is from Coventry. and is Italian as well. There you go. Come through, Claudissimo.
Hello.
Hi, Claudissimo.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Dr. Jacqueline. Hi, Maddie.
Hiya.
So we've seen you. This is, I think, the third time in a week, which is pretty amazing.
know.
What's happened in your life, if anything, in the last week since we first all worked together here?
Wow, it's like living a dream. Going from singing as a hobby, love most of all, being a factory worker, now being full-time singer. Wow, what a dream. It's amazing. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a bit overwhelming as well, is what it's for.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Yeah.
That.
Well, I think we should start off right away hearing your beautiful voice so that our viewers and listeners can form their own relationship with you. So if you're ready, take it away.
Yes, okay.
What are you going to sing?
Nice love song, I think.
Ooh.
When I fall in love, it will be forever. Oh, I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seems to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely. Oh, I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, it's when I fall in love with you. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, it's when I fall in love with you. Thank you.
Very smooth, a smooth voice. I can imagine Christmas
Yes.
songs coming through.
Smooth operator. I love it. So, Claudissimo, how would you describe your art of singing, your performing style?
My performing style is, I would say it's a mixture of crooning, a bit of classical in there, definitely Italian romantic, English and Italian romantic songs, Mario Lanza, Matt Monroe, Bobby Darin, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, all the greats, you know. And it's just a nice little mixture that I, because I've copied all the legends for so long, Elvis as well, there's a bit of, and all sorts in the voice, you know. So,
and I understand per Madeline that you have something exciting that's happening on Saturday. Would you like to tell us about that?
Yes. Well, we're meeting up with Maddie and Martin in the studio to record the first of 4 singles. Basically, the single is dedicated to my daughter, and together with Maddie and Martin, well, they've arranged beautiful music and vocal melody. And Aldi, you know, he wrote some heart-wrenching lyrics. Amazing. So, yes, Saturday we're in the studio, and once again, I'm so lucky and fortunate to be surrounded by super talented and amazing people. Yes.
Thank you,
Good for you.
Claudio. That's so sweet. Oh my,
Really
he's
is
so
nice.
humble. So
I'm only
humble.
telling the truth. That's it's true. So it's easy for me to say.
Madeline, I'd love to
Yeah.
spotlight you and Claudissimo to talk about the way you've worked together on Songs for You with Martin and Audi, and just elaborate a little bit more, because there are people out there who are interested. They've got a song to share, but they don't know how to get it out. And if they don't want to do it themselves, Songs for You can do it. So I'm just going to let the two of you talk about this process and give as many specifics as you can to the audience in case they think to themselves, I want to work with Songs for You.
Okay. Right. Claudio was a singer when I met him, and he still is a singer. But I felt that he said that he wanted to sing original songs. Didn't you, Claudio? And and basically how it's been is we then asked Claudio, what would you like to write about? So what did you say, Claudio? Remember when we
Yeah,
said?
I remember saying to you, Maddie, I'd like to write things that mean something to me, like children and humanity. And, you know, instead of writing, don't get me wrong, songs like what I've just sang are beautiful, but I wanted to create something with you and Martin and Aldi, something that is close to me, you know, as a person, as a father, as a son, as a person.
So basically what we did and then after the discussion with Claudio, I then said to Audi, Audi, now you have to write some words about a daughter that you love so much that you will give everything for your baby girl, your daughter. So Audi went, okay. He said, I'll write some lyrics, some just words, like poetry, in like poetry form. And then I came back to Claudio, and Claudio said, yes, I like that, but I'd like to add something of my own into this as well. So then Claudio didn't you, Claudio? You the chorus.
The chorus is
the chorus.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
I came up with the chorus, and then Aldi added the magic around the chorus.
And Claudio, how did you feel the fact that because it's good to have a song written about you, but how did you feel actually? What did it make you feel actually putting your energy into it? Not from a vocal point, but from your writing ability.
It made me discover a creative side of myself that I never thought existed.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had so much inside me, which together with you and Martin and Aldi, you've helped me develop it and bring it out, you know.
And
So,
what I yeah.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I was just going to say, and what I liked about Audi is the fact that he wasn't protective, because some songwriters can get very protective of their lyrics and say, well, I've wrote this and I'm just the lyricist and that's it. Because honestly, there are people out there that are just so protective of their lyrics. They won't let anybody else come in. It's like, they're the lyricist and that's it. But
and that's one thing I'd like to make clear for anybody that's interested to achieving their dream, like you amazing people have made me achieve mine, is all I wanted to say quickly is that that's the freedom that you give me, you know. It's so we're working as a family, a team. You never make me feel like I'm employed. I'm part of the team, the family, and it's beautiful. Yeah.
And this is what's important for having creative expression in writing, in expression of the voice, always being free and being able to talk and be upfront and talk freely about it, rather than saying, right, you're the artist and this is the song you're going to sing and this is how you're going to sing it. And no, you're not going to change your lyrics because this is how it is. And you're just going to be a puppet. Because honestly, I've been in this business a long time in that industry, and there's so many puppets out there. But some people want to be puppets. Don't get me wrong. There are some people that want to be this. But nowadays, especially through what you've gone through, Claudio, and you've already sung with some great people like Pavarotti.
Yeah.
It's almost, and then you were promised certain things, and then, as with this industry goes, and then you find your voice.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a full circle. So with Songs for You has enabled you to find your voice, express your voice. And then from there, from Audi and Claudio doing a co-write in the lyrics, then I had to bring up a melody for it. And I don't know, I think it's just something that when you've been singing for so long, you can look at a set of lyrics. And even though I can't play instrument, it's almost like you can hear the melody in your head and then you can just sing it to the lyrics.
Yeah.
So because I'm not a musician, you can't just have a cappella singing and the lyrics, because the radio won't have that, or any kind, we need the music and lyrics marry together.
Yeah.
So
I did a song years. I did a song. Yeah, and I did a song years ago that I didn't realize at the time, but I created a vocal melody for it. But I didn't know what I was doing at the time. But now I've got great teachers like yourself and Martin and Aldi telling me that that's what you're doing. You're creating. So amazing.
guiding you, Claudio, but also because it's already in you. There's no point in trying to work. Yeah, but there's no point in trying to work with someone if it's not in them. And that's when you've been in the industry, it's almost like energy. Everything is energy. And I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet or anything. I'm being humble about it. But when you know the voice, and when you know someone is dying to express their voice and burst into song, I have been given that gift where I can help to switch the button, but you have to do the work. Yeah. And then so we brought Martin, we went from there, from the lyrics, we then put you into a studio. Then Martin started to work, because we need music. You can't just have lyrics and vocal melody. We need the music. So we discussed, didn't we, Claudia, what kind of style of music you like? To suit. And what's your reply?
my reply to you was at the time, let's create popra.
Yeah, popra, which is fantastic. What is popra?
Popra is that slightly classically trained voice with modern twist, modern way of doing music today, now, this day and age.
So it becomes your signature.
Yes.
Your signature. So that's how we modeled the song about your daughter, and on the style that you felt you connected to.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point. You have to enjoy the style of music, because if you don't, it doesn't matter. Music is an energy. Music is the movement. Music is it brings the vibration and the emotion through.
Yeah.
The voice does, and sometimes just a voice a cappella will bring that through. But with the music, you've got the perfect marriage. The perfect marriage. So then from Martin, we went into the studio, Songs for You, which is a Music Bunker Studios he's got, which is in a small town in Braffing in the UK. Cute little country recording studio, and family-based as well. And it's very comfortable and very welcoming as well. You did it. How did you feel, Claudio, going into Music Bunker the first time?
From the first moment we arrived there, Martin and his lovely wife, Lorraine, they made me feel like they've known me for 20 years. So very comfortable, and they're just lovely people. They're humble. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous people. So, yeah.
And how about actually going into the studio? What did you feel as soon as you entered? I mean, I know you've been in studios before, but it's been quite a while. What did you feel when you went into the recording studio?
It's when I walked in, I was nervous, obviously, but as soon as I went in the booth and put them earphones on, a little voice in my head says, "Claudio, you're home."
You're there.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've arrived home.
At home. But Martin and Lorraine, and obviously yourself, Maddie, made it really comfortable. So when the people are the people they are, then the atmosphere and the energy's perfect. So it works.
And just being real, just being humble and being understanding. We didn't try to force a vocal out of you. It was just the first time, and it went really well. And what people have to realize is you can't just rush these things and have a vocalist and go, okay, that's it. We've done it in 2 hours. This is the take. Sometimes it can happen like that. And sometimes it depends what energy there is going on. But one thing that I really liked about you, Claudio, is the fact that you said, it's okay, but no, I can do better. And we said, why don't you live with this track for a little while? There's some singers out there, they'll say, no, that's it. I've done it now. Boom, I've done it. They can get very
I always tell myself, you're only as good as your next performance.
Yes.
Don't live on what you've done, because you've got to do it all over again. So, humble, just stay calm, and
And everything has evolved, hasn't it? The way that your name was Claudio, Claudio. But during the whole process, can you tell the viewers how your name came through, the logo, everything came through?
Well, yes. Obviously, everything started with you, and just on webcam, we singing and practicing, and then Songs for You. And you said, come on, we're going to write our own songs for you now. Songs for You. It all makes sense. And then you started teaching me about the business itself that, you know, you need branding, you need a logo, and amazingly that's come up thank you to another Martin that does all the logos and website and social media, which is doing for me, for us.
And where's he based?
He's I'm terrible with
Ghana.
Ghana. That's
Ghana.
Ghana.
Martin,
Yes.
Martin Zogbe.
Yes, and I was speaking to him last night.
Yeah.
Funny enough, yes.
Wow. Okay. So how did you get the name, your stage name?
As you know, Maddie, I drove you crazy with this for 5-6 months.
Yes.
And you said to me, choosing a name has to come from within the soul, the heart. It has to feel almost like when you are writing your own song, the energy, it's got to, you know, it's got to feel right. And we try loads of stuff. Ricky Montana.
Ricky Montana.
Mario Antonio and Bono Vox and all loads of rubbish. Really sorry.
It's a process. It's just the process of working through
and then
what works.
Then I was listening to you saying, you know, there's a lot of Claudios out there, and I thought, you're right, Maddie. I know it doesn't sound singer enough. And my mother, on the other hand, we called you Claudio for a reason, blah, blah, blah. And I was sat at the dinner table one day, just doodling, writing. And I thought, what if I mix my children, my babies, into my Claudio? So I did. So I've done it so many different ways, but then it just clicked. Claude, De for Declan, CO, it was Cia. I couldn't be Claudesia because it's feminine. So I put an O, and I mixed my children into my name, and there's the stage name, as an artist, Claudessio.
And how did you feel when you reached that point of the stage name where you felt, this is it? What did it do to you? What did it make you feel?
I'm glad you asked me that, because that was something I was going to tell you when we met in private, but it's good you brought that up. When you talked to me about energies, I just felt floating. It just came to me out of nowhere, just like a floaty, almost like a dizzy spell when I was writing it. I know it sounds, magical. It felt magical. There you go.
Because you arrived home, you found your destiny, one of your destinies anyway. You found path, one of your paths.
When I seen Claudessio, I thought, that's it.
I can see it in lights, neon lights, Claudessio.
An evening with Claudessio.
An evening with, absolutely. So So we're going to build a website, and we're going to go back into the studio, because at that point when you said, no, I can do better. And we said, okay, it's good that you noticed this, Claudio. Let's, why don't you go away and live with this for a little while? And you said, I'm quite happy about that, because due to your work, you couldn't just take time off as and when you wanted. You needed, it's almost like, what I love about it is that you work to bring in to support daily things, daily life. And you understand that from there you put small investments into yourself in time, money, focus, and belief. And then you know that window of time that you have, that you're in the studio, that's your time. That's everything that you've been focusing and believing. That's when you put everything all into that energy, all into that space, that time.
Because it's not just my time and that small investment, whatever. It's people's time. It's your time. It's Martin's time. It's Aldi's time. You know, so many people are committed to me at the moment, which I feel so blessed and overwhelmed. So it's my duty to give my best for you guys as well, not just for myself.
Honestly, Claudissimo, I've seen you grown in one year. I would say the last 6 months, because I've been working like for a year, but as far as working in the studio with you, it's been 6 months. But we've only been in the studio once, where we've done a few rehearsals away from the studio. But honestly, it's super excited about you going into the studio for Saturday.
I know,
And
I can't wait.
tomorrow, you do you think that, how do you feel when you change because you change your name to Claudissimo and you're starting to get that confidence?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are positive that are magnetizing towards you. What do you think that is? And why?
Oh, it's like the beginning of a new chapter, a creative artist, a professional, that's got this name, Claudissimo, and, take it to the next level. It's not singing in the dining room anymore. It's something a bit more serious, and something that I've been waiting for all my life to bring it to this level. And thank you for the guidance of you and Songs for You, Martin, the two Martins and Aldi, everyone involved in the creative and production team. It's every day is one step further to creating.
And sorry to interrupt, but you are becoming a super powerhouse now, whereas you thought it was quite far, the dream has actually come to you.
Yeah, that's what I can't get my head round.
Because you're ready. You're ready.
Yes.
There's something within you, you're innate, that wanted this. And now, because you were up against a lot of things in your life and everything, now it's almost like you've worked hard, you focus, you believe you can achieve it. And because you're in that vibration, you're attracting this. So it's not just from us, it's going to be from other things that's just going to pull in to your metaverse, into your metaverse, I will say. Yeah. So I think it's wonderful how the people are going to hear more of Claudissimo. And we're going to, honestly, you're just going to grow and expand. And the fact that this has been done on a very, on a budget.
Which I'd like to point out as well.
Okay.
Yourself.
Hi, Dr. Jacqueline. Sorry.
Great job.
Really
I'm learning a lot. Really brilliant.
Yourself and the production team are looking after me in more ways than one. That's all I'm saying, but what I mean.
But the thing is also the fact that things don't come for free. You have to invest, even if it's a little. But what we've done, Songs for You, is you invest a little, but you receive a lot, as far as you get the high end of what you would usually pay a high end to receive the service. You pay on a budget but receive the high-end service and the product.
And that's my dream.
And that's what Songs for You
is all about. Because it would be nice to show the world, I suppose, that you can achieve a career and become an artist on a low budget. Like you mentioned before, the legends that had massive record companies behind them. This day and age, with the technology we've got, it can be achieved, and you can be yourself. You don't have to follow a big label that's going to dictate every move and
exactly, and be a puppet.
I'd like to just jump in with a comment here, because I think it's important, especially as an artist. And as an artist, you're also a business person because you are your own brand. many times we are remiss or reluctant to invest any money into what we're doing. And sometimes we think that money is the obstacle to keep us from being all that we can be. But what I found, Madeline, you know this, neither one of us is obsessed about money, but we need money because it's important. But I always find the money for the project, whatever it is. I put it out to the universe, and if it's something that you want enough, you will find the money. So I just want to encourage people out there, if you're thinking to yourself, wow, this sounds great, I'd love to have a song, I'd love to work with them, but I don't have any money, put it out there. If you're really passionate about it, go for it, and the money will come.
Absolutely. That's a great point, Dr. JACALYN. Absolutely. You'll manifest it. You will manifest it in your meta universe. I don't know why I'm just so meta universe right now, because this universe is so big and consumed. Let's create our own metaverse.
So yesterday I woke up with the worst sore throat you could have. And I said, come on, I need to have my voice back for Saturday. And this morning I woke up, done a few la 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 la, and it was there. So I thought, oh, cool. Manifest. There you go.
I love it. And I'll just put in with that. I have ulcerative colitis. I've been really, really sick for at least a month. And I said, please, God, please, universe, I know I'm going to get better. Help me get there. And today I feel a lot better. I'm not perfect, but I feel better. So.
You're shining. You're
I'm just not
shining.
shirt. I feel like a priest this evening.
I was going to say, you look a bit, actually, I didn't think of that.
Do you have any prayers for us, Father?
But it's not this.
Well,
I have no idea.
We're coming to the end of our show. I do want to acknowledge Cheryl Millen. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl wrote, wow, interesting watching you two. All the best. Thank you so much.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
And why don't you take us out on a song?
Yes, Claudia.
Any suggestions, Maddie?
Nope, this is your show. This is your platform. I mean, not your platform, but you know what I mean. It's your time.
Obviously, I am dying to sing the single, but
let's wait for it.
We're going to wait till...
You'll come back.
We don't know what... In the studio is a magical place. It could take a different turn and journey altogether on Saturday. So let's just wait a little bit.
Okay.
Let's have Thursday song.
Okay.
What was it Thursday song?
Well, I'm saying it's Thursday. Come up with a song. That's Thursday.
Oh gosh, it's Thursday. Do you know what I was thinking of? Jenny's Day. You know, like World Jenny's Day when you said, oh my gosh, I'm so.
That was a long Monday.
That was a long Monday.
And we have a follow-up comment from Cheryl while our star gets his Thursday song ready.
Bear with me.
We have to get Cheryl on the... Cheryl, we'll get you on the show. Absolutely. She's a wonderful singer-songwriter, and she's got so much.
Cheryl, and anyone else, go over to our website, usaglobaltv.com.
That's right.
Your session. All right, what do we have there, Dream Boy?
Woo! I'm going to move out again. I'm receiving top vibrations from you guys. Whew.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
The first, there we go. This reminds me of my daughter as well. So, there goes my only possession. There goes my everything. I hear footsteps slowly walking, as they gently walk across a lonely floor, and the voice is softly saying, darling, this will be goodbye forevermore. There goes my reason for living. There goes the one of my dream. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. as a voice turns back the pages, we can hear the happy end we heard before. Now this love that kept this old heart beating has been shattered by the closing of a door. There goes my reason for living. There goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything.
Oh my goodness.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
And what's happening for you tomorrow night, Claudio?
Tomorrow I'm getting interviewed by an Italian radio station, Radio 1, Radio Uno in Italy, which is wow. It came as a bit of a surprise. Rocco, my friend, brother, phoned me yesterday. They were supposed to interview him, and his heart was big enough as always to say, no, interview Claudio instead, let him have this moment. I can do it another time. So what a gesture.
Wow, congratulations. That is fantastic. I'm so glad that you could join us today, and things are going so well for you.
And we're cooking la pasta tomorrow night.
Yes, the singing chef.
Yes.
I've got to record it, obviously. I've got to record this. Yes,
go make a visit with him.
He's going to do a special video for you, Dr. Jacalyn.
Yes.
I can't wait. But for now, we have to say goodbye because the wise ones are waiting for me.
Oh, yeah. Got to get the wise ones out.
Got to get to our next show. So, Claudissimo, we have your contact information as your Facebook, and we have your Instagram.
Yes.
And Facebook.
Claudissimo.singer for both Instagram and Facebook. And my email is claudissimo.singer@gmail.com. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. No worries. And the lovely Madalene Chan, how can people get in touch with you, my friend?
Yeah, well, they can find me on USA Global TV, on the educational platform for the courses. And they can find me madalenecarolchan @gmail.com. That's MADALENECAROLCHAN @gmail.com. Or they can find me on madalene-chan.com. Yeah, get in touch.
Thank
touch.
you,
I want to
Madalene.
help. Okay.
And I'd like to just ask each and every one of Madalene's friends, I'm going to put it out there, Claudio, Cheryl, anyone else, please go over to our education page where Madalene has worked so tirelessly to put together these educational courses. They're extremely reasonably priced. Go over to usaglobaltv.com and then go to education and you'll see right there. So thanks again, everyone. We're signing off right now. We're coming back momentarily with the wise ones and Mr. Red O'Laughlin. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Dr. Jacalyn. Bye, Claudia.